Welcome back to another video, Team T. It's T Zeal, your 25-year-old California lawyer. So currently it is Sunday afternoon or morning time still, I think. I'm going to wash the cars, so I'll see you guys in a second. But before we even get into this video, please remember to hit that subscribe button because it would really mean a lot for my channel and its growth. My parents got me these new drying cloths for the cars. Pretty excited about it. It's kind of sad actually. End product, nice and clean. On to the next one. I wanted to vacuum, but I'm probably gonna hold off. Kind of don't want to spend the extra time vacuuming, so I'm just gonna wash my car and yeah, move on from there. Probably going to be editing this vlog that you're seeing right now. Obviously there's not that many scenes to it just yet, but I like to keep things rolling on that end. Well, I think it's about 2 hours later. Finally done with both cars. Looking mighty fine. Just gotta put the cover on it. As you guys can see, this is the current state of the backyard. There is an update that I've been trying to share with you guys for the last like week or so, week and a half. But I keep forgetting to mention it in the vlogs because there was just a lot going on. So I kind of overlooked the fact that I needed to tell you guys about this. It's going to be something that's going to be a part of the channel. And all these vlogs is probably going to be a somewhat long process, and I will be recording it for memory's sake. And it is very monumental in terms of my actual dreams. So it will be recorded. Essentially, I mentioned this a very long time ago, not sure in which vlog, but it probably was when I first started vlogging right after I actually became an attorney. So it's probably somewhere in those vlogs when I was actually looking at Lamborghinis for sale before I bought the Benz. I had discussed that at some point we were going to build a Lamborghini garage. I'm happy to say that the time has finally come. The backyard is already kind of getting rearranged, as you guys saw in those scenes, and the planner is already drafting a plan for the house and the new garage. So everything is kind of underway. Just wanted to tell you guys that it is, so you guys aren't really surprised or don't see the inconsistency of how you see this building getting built. Pretty awesome news. It is going to be a 3-car garage, and I will be getting racks at one point or another for it. And you know, the Lamborghini is not necessarily coming anytime soon, but it will be nice to know that that is pretty much the next step in the process. Currently making good old tea. I showed you guys this many times before, but I never described it actually. I don't think ever. At least I don't remember describing it, but this is basically tea mixed with a lot of different spices, including vanilla. I'm inside Blue Tea, y'all, moving around the cars. Exciting stuff. I really miss this exhaust and aggression and stuff. A little donation action once again. We're almost there, as you guys can see. I guess there's actually more than one round of items. That was the first round. Everything kind of fits. Second round of items should be, dropped off shortly. My parents headed off, waiting for them to come back, which probably would take, maybe like 20 minutes, and then we had to load up the car again. In terms of the Mustang, yeah, as I was saying, I miss the aggression. I have said that before. I definitely miss the aggression of it. The Mercedes is significantly faster, but it kind of just flies in the Mustang. Even if you're going slow, you kind of like feel the aggression of the car. So that's definitely something I miss. Hopefully once the garage gets built, not even hopefully, once the garage does get built, I'll probably take out the Mustang far more often. Literally shot so much content today. Hopefully it ends up being a good video. Might even have 3 vlogs this week. Casual. We got the cover now. Luckily it's dry. Just have to put it on the car. Hopefully it's not a huge struggle trying to do it myself. Usually kind of is a pain in the ass trying to put a car cover by yourself. Surprisingly, literally took maybe less than a minute. Casually trying to do some research finally on flights to Pittsburgh. Seems like what I found is that they're kind of pricey, probably because of the quantity of tickets. I have looked. Seems like this $379 was probably, you know, the average price, kind of around that high 300 range for the most part. Was looking at different tickets. Seems like tickets are actually more expensive than I thought as well. A lot of decent seats are, you know, around 200, 300, even more. These are literally like 500, 600. Yeah, so we'll see how much it ends up being. It seems like a lot of these nosebleed seats up here are the cheapest. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's a good view at all. Got my good old coffee, as you guys can see. I swear not much beats iced coffee, I'll tell you that much. It's pretty good. Different flavor than what I normally get.
5 hours later.
The day is pretty much over. Actually spent most of the day just working on one single assignment. It took a lot of background work, and I'm still not done with it, so hopefully I finish the first draft tomorrow, but we'll see. Yes, the road is closed out here for whatever reason. If you guys have noticed, I'm going to kind of switch things up. I'm making changes as I go along. Some of you guys may have noticed, some of you guys may have not. I think in the past month or two, I've been using more pictures while speaking. So it's just not me sitting around, changing angles more, using shorter clips of me talking. So it's less of me talking in one place. We're going to stop, you know, doing like the daily intro. It's just going to say what day it is. And we're just going to jump right into it. To the point where maybe I won't even refer to the days and just show you important parts of whichever day that I'm showing. I'll probably still daily vlog, but it will just cover you know, whatever like most important parts of each day or whatever the case might be. And yeah, so we are switching many things up. How to make dinner. We'll see how that goes. Just good old ravioli and Alfredo sauce. I don't think I've ever tried it like that, but hopefully it's good. Just dropping by to say what's up to y'all. As you guys could probably see, fairly tired. It's actually been a very long work day. At this point, the work day is pretty much over. I kind of want to make dessert, but we'll see if I end up doing so. Not really much else going on. Just a really long work day doing an assignment that was going to take a while. It's one of the 2 assignments I mentioned last week. Both of them are still kind of playing a role in my daily schedule. A Zoom hearing or Zoom meeting with one of the biggest international firms in the world. So that was kind of interesting, a little intimidating if I'm being honest. I was scared that like I might have to have like a full conversation or whatever. Super nice people. It's just that, you know, it's very different being a second-year attorney compared to not only people with like decades of experience, but people that are working for this ginormous firm, one of the biggest international firms. I'm assuming all of them probably came from, top law schools or have very strong connections. So yeah, a tad bit intimidating. As you guys could see, super smoggy outside. It is, I think part of it's clouds, but I'm not sure how much of it is actually clouds versus like actual smoke or something. You could actually smell the smoke. I don't really keep up with news, as you guys may or may not have realized. I know a lot of YouTubers kind of stay away from topics on the news because they don't want to like necessarily say anything about it or stand in one direction or another. I personally rarely ever watch the news at all, so I'm kind of uninformed about stuff, which is kind of unfortunate, but at the same time I kind of understand how the news portrays things. Usually the stuff on the news are all negative. There's plenty of crap that I need to deal with as it is, so I don't need additional negativity. So I'm not really sure where the fire is, but I'm assuming it's probably really huge considering all the smoke in the air and the smell of smoke. Thank you all for sticking around. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Check out my clothing brand at the ℂ𝕝𝕠𝕥𝕚.us. Triumph, your dreams await.